Hey folks, and welcome to Chapter 1 of the Apex Legends Handbook. This is the first video of the series, and just like my operator guides, I'll go in order from first to last on the list of legends. Today's legend is Bloodhound. This guy. Yep. So before I really get started, I need to preface this series. I am by no means a pro at Apex. Heck, I can hardly even be considered competent. I'm certain if this video ever gains traction, I'll be completely wrong about a lot of things I'm gonna say. So this is a trigger warning. If I say something wrong about your favorite legend, make fun of a mechanic of the game that you love, or offend you in any way concerning Apex Legends, then two things must happen. First, you need to go touch grass, since clearly you haven't in a while. Second, you need to take a break from the internet, because if me giving my honest advice about a character causes you to freak out, then you definitely can't handle anything else on this platform alone. Now that's out of the way, I can move on. I want to clearly say how much of a switch I am attempting to make here. Apex Legends and Rainbow Six are such wildly different games that it's hard to consider them even in the same genre. For starters, Rainbow Six is all about being methodical and cautious, careful and precise. If you miss even a few shots, it could spell the death of you and your team. A mere 10 health can decide the fate of an entire match. Apex Legends is on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. It's all about movement, constant, and fast. If you're slow, you fall behind. Everything is fast, from the storm closing in to the teammates that will leave you behind to die if you can't keep up. What about that precision, that caution, that need for aiming that Rainbow Six depends on? In answer, this legend. His name is Octane. He does so many drugs that it actively lets him run faster and even defy gravity in exchange for a few hit points. He canonically cannot live without drugs, to the point of them becoming his entire personality. So when I say that Apex throws caution and precision to the wind, I mean it in the most extreme sense possible. I will say that a decent reaction time is useful, but not really even needed considering the abundance of sniper rifles. But with that preface out of the way, let's get started with Bloodhound. There are, in my opinion, three real types of legends. The first are recon specialists, able to move around or gather intel specifically well. The second are support legends, who provide health or shielding. The third are damage dealers, frontline people who specialize in offense. Bloodhound is a recon legend. What makes each legend unique is both movement speed, ultimate ability, and I'll call it a gadget. Ability makes more sense, but I gotta stay true to my roots in Rainbow Six. Bloodhound's gadget is a quick scan of the surrounding area, which shows all enemies nearby even through walls. Super useful, but over quickly. His ultimate is called Beast of the Hunt, I think, and essentially he can move faster and can track enemies perfectly for 30 seconds. Seems overpowered, but so does every legend on paper. He can also passively see tracks enemies make, like footsteps or opening chests or jumping.
Someone traveled through here. Never mind.
All of that to say that Bloodhound is a hunter-themed legend, and you have to be good to not become the hunted. Frankly, after coming back to Apex after nearly a year, it's safe to say that I definitely was not the Apex predator here. Each legend, because of their unique gadgets and abilities, can technically use any gun they find. However, certain types of guns match certain legends more than others. For Bloodhound, I have two loadouts that I use, and either seems to work pretty well. As a recon legend, Bloodhound has to be constantly mobile, constantly aware, and able to charge in and out of fights quickly. That means that his loadout should match this. To that end, I use a quick reflex SMG like the CAR, along with a shotgun, generally the Mozambique or the Peacekeeper. This way, I can be mid-range if necessary, but can also charge in on unsuspecting enemies that I've just scanned. Case in point... Yes, I did use the pistol there. Ignore that. What I'm saying is that with Bloodhound's ability to be aware, constantly, of where the enemy is, he is in an excellent position to carry out, essentially, raids on the enemy group while they're distracted with his team. Feel free to charge in, but at a distance. I know, sounds really vague and weird, but what I'm saying is that in Apex, if you charge into an enemy group, you don't ever come out alive, unless you are lucky or they really suck. Apex Legends, on all fronts, is a team game. That means that reviving is a mechanic in all game modes, which should tell you a lot about what the core mechanics of the game are.
Got one.
Now, for Beast of the Hunt, Bloodline's ultimate. This is your moment to shine. Most other ults in Apex are outside buffs, like placing a structure or summoning a shield. Bloodhound's is a rare one that directly benefits him and only him. So this is your chance to be a lone ranger, to charge in and destroy any who dare to challenge you. This is your time to act however you want, outside the constraints of societal expectations. You are a god for about 30 seconds. Do with that what you will. So, in summary, stick close to your team. When you see enemies, push them, but keep to a mid-range fight. This allows you to retreat if needed and pull off the guerrilla fighting style that Bloodhound requires. You can charge in and out of cover whenever necessary. Make sure in combat to scan wherever you can't tell the enemy is, or if you're trying to revive or heal yourself. That way you can have advanced warning to hide or run away. Finally, make sure you have both a mid-range and an automatic weapon, and a close-range shotgun, so you can adapt to most any battlefield. If you can adapt to a fight, then more often than not, you'll come out on top.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, folks, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.